I am Ubangoh Helly, the Lord Mayor of Andek Council. In the context of decentralization, when something comes new, it takes time for people to understand and accept. Because before 2019, just anybody could do anything in the council area and so on and goes unnoticed. But with the coming into force of the law on decentralization, a lot of things have changed. First thing is, I want people to understand that there are 3 levels of government in Cameroon. We have the local government, which is the municipal council. Then we have the regional government, which is at the level of the regional assembly. And then we have the national government, which is the state that functions through the National Assembly and the ministries. And so the local government, the council, is in charge, totally in charge for the development of its municipalities. When I say government, it means that the council makes its own local laws through deliberations at the council, in the council board. The council makes laws, and everybody in the municipality, that's all the inhabitants of the municipality, are obliged to respect the deliberations or the laws that are enacted at the level of the council. And so there is no way you can be comparing the council with a development association like CADA. CADA is simply a development association. It's simply an actor on the field within the municipality that is governed by the council. And so it gets terrible that the President General on CADA should try to insinuate that the CADA and council are like people or structures that are the same. So we are here calling on other stakeholders, because I feel very frustrated with the action of Dr. Eba. It's the same thing too when we launched the road fund. The same Dr. Eba came up with a controversy, Nkada, until today. He's unable to raise a franc. He's unable to donate 1 franc to the road fund. And but of course, in the days ahead, we have bought gravel, we have bought cement, we have bought rods, we have bought all what it takes to do what we'll be able to do. So in the days ahead, we are going to use the money which has been raised so far to do the best we can. And despite the rule of CADA General to discourage people from contributing, we shall move on with donations, we shall move on with funds from the state, we shall move on with our own local funds. So my dear brothers and sisters, this is not the way we can build our community. This is not the way. But thinking that if we are not implicated, if we are not this, nothing can go on. No. Yes. The Andek Council is our own local government, is our government. And so let us support it to succeed. Let us support it to develop our municipality. Yes, if I might also have to bring this in, because this behavior, this controversy of Nkada is also, I see that is instead Nkada National that is trying to frustrate the participation of our elites in the actions of the council. I say that because I've been following some of the audios the President General Nkada has been sending out, even a recent development with our children of Japan, who also wanted to send equipment to the council, who also wanted to send equipment to their health centers. And I dialogue with them. I said, no, for now the council has just bought equipment. CADA USA has just bought equipment. And you too, you cannot still be buying the same equipment. I said, no, instead what we need now in the health centers is personnel. So we need personnel. We're having shortage of nurses and other paramedics. So we discussed with them and we agreed. I drafted a memorandum of understanding and sent to them, which they confirmed and said we could move on. We launched the recruitment to recruit nurses both by the council and them. But at the long run now, another trouble start. Nkada General has said they must be the one implicated and so on. I took time to explain to Dr. Eba that Nkada is like the United Nations, where we have many states, but that come together to do things, to discuss things, how things can be done with a common philosophy and so on. But meanwhile, the branches of Nkada are doing their things independently. That's why they have presidents in all the branches. A branch has the right to conceive on a role he wants to play in Gi and plays that role. Nkada General also has the right to conceive his own projects, and which he raises funds from all the Nkada branches and execute in Gi. But I was shocked with the new turn the Japan Institute is taking, and I begin to wonder what type of development do we think we are craving for our people. Because if in Nkada Japan, they want to employ the nurses, they want to participate in the employment of the nurses, I also expect they cannot do this directly. They must do it through the council so that we can be able to control those nurses. These health centers are state health centers. They are state health centers, they are non-Nkada health centers. And so you cannot go and employ your staff and you send there, I want to be controlling, means tomorrow you want to even own the health center. This we cannot allow to happen. So because of this, because of Dr. Eba, there's another controversy too in that direction. But as said, the council is moving on. We have the responsibility to equip these health centers. We have the responsibility to send staff to the health center. So whether the Nkada, they are continuing with their engagement or not, we'll move on. We'll continue to do what we can do. But I want to use the opportunity to appeal to our elites that the law provides that you can work with the council for the development of the municipality. The mayor, even though elected into office on the platform of a political party, but once you're in office, you belong to all the parties. You belong to everybody. You are neutral. So the mayor is a neutral being because we represent the people of Andek municipality, not people of a particular political party. But that's where also another problem is coming. What's important now? Oh, since the mayor is CPTM, oh, since the mayor is... No. The mayor represents the people of Ngi subdivision. Everybody. I represent everybody of the municipality. So please let us keep party politics out of this and focus on development. But the mayor is there for the development of the municipality. So my last word is that we have to work together. There are a lot of things we think that our elites can come on board so that we'll do for our people. So please get to me, we discuss. You can send your representative, you can send anybody to represent you. The mayor is there, and I'm resident there in the municipality. I'm resident in Andek, serving our people. I was saying, Nkada is simply an association governed by the laws of the 1990 laws on freedom of association. And not everybody of the municipality is obliged. We're talking about a case of Ngi now. Not everybody of the municipality of Ngi is obliged to belong to Nkada. Let's get this one straight. Nkada is simply an association, and only members of Nkada are obliged to respect their internal rules. There could be other organizations in Ngi that are still associations, like NIA, we have NIA there, we have Ngiada, and we have many others that have the same status with Nkada. We must know this and know it straight. And so, but the council governs the municipality, and governs every inhabitant of the municipality, and takes responsibility, takes charge of anything as far as development is concerned in the municipality. And the mayor is the first magistrate, they call it the municipal magistrate of the municipality, is the mayor. Magistrate because he takes decisions that are binding through deliberations on everybody in the municipality. So as I've just explained, that the council is responsible for the total development of the municipality. It is written in the law, or the 2019 law on decentralization, that in black and white, that for any development to take place in the municipality, the consent of the mayor must be sought. That is, even if it is a state, even the state of Cameroon cannot do anything in Andek municipality without consulting the mayor. Meaning that there is no association, there is nobody, even a private house that you want to build, your private house with your money, you cannot build it in the municipality without the knowledge of the mayor. The mayor must give you the authorization. But we have just been silent, considering the period we are going through. We have been silent on this issue of building permits. We have been silent, but we should know that the law provides that nobody builds even a private structure, no private investment in the municipality without the consent of the mayor. Let's get some of these things straight. So it cannot be in Nkada. The law provides that the council can lobby for donations, can lobby for support from anybody, from the state, from NGOs, from development associations, and from others, from foreign partners, and so on. The council can lobby for participation in the development of the municipality. And so just like the council can lobby to Nkada, the council can lobby to NIA, can lobby with external governments, and so on, for development to take place in the municipality. But this must be done under the auspices of the council. I don't want to be misinterpreted with what I've said about our relationship with Nkada, be it national or the diaspora. I am simply saying that in as much as Nkada, the diaspora, the various branches of Nkada can work directly with the council, they can also work through the Nkada General, because especially as some of them who are in the diaspora, they cannot come home, they don't come home, and so on. And Nkada General is a resident at home, even though they are not different from the President General, because as we speak, for many, many years, the President of Nkada, Dr. Eba, has not gone home. And he has also indicated that he cannot come home. And so he is not different from the people who are in the US who don't also come home. But I see that of recent, some elites from the US have been home to Chinachong, some have been home to Teze, so they are even better than the Nkada people who are in Cameroon, but who cannot come to Ngi, or who don't come to Ngi. But despite that, I'm saying that those who want to work through Nkada General, Dr. Eba, you are free to do so. But what I'm saying is that the actions of Ngi, what is meant for Ngi, shall be in Ngi, shall be done in Ngi, and must have the confirmation or the approval of the council, of the mayor of Andek council. And so there is no way somebody can just come because you think that, like I heard the audio that was sent out by one of the elites in the US, who were so frustrated and disappointed with that, who said that people in the health center are sleeping on bamboo beds. That is not true. That is not true. We can't ridicule ourselves to that level. There is no health center in Ngi now where patients are sleeping on bamboo beds. Yes, that was not paint such a picture about Ngi. And I want to make it known that not long ago, the Andek Council has supplied equipment to all the health centers on Ngi worth 30 million francs. 30 million francs. And those equipment were all received from Andek. Everybody came to Andek to collect the equipment to their various health centers with no problem. It is not because a parent is desperate or is poor that he can accept donations just from anybody. No. There's certain donations because of the pride of a home. There's certain donations you, the rich man, you want to do to a poor man in your village, he will tell you that he does not need it because you are not following the procedure. You want to come and give Christmas dresses to his children. You want to come and buy food for the wife without his consent. He will tell you, you go those things and they will stay in their poverty. But if you want to support a home, it is but normal that you, even children in a home, and to buy Christmas dress for children in a home, it is but normal that you seek the opinion of the parents of that home that you want to do this. And normally, you give those gifts through the parents. So the parents now will tell the children, these are gifts that will be given by Mr. X or Mr. Y, and so that they are appreciated, the parents appreciate, the children appreciate. I want to make something clear here, that the way the state functions and the way this issue of decentralization functions, the council, now that the council does not yet have the human resource to be able to perform certain actions, the state still makes available its engineers, its technicians, it still makes them available to the councils. as engineers. So the district medical officer, or in this case, since he is not a medical officer, the one we're talking about is not a medical officer, so he is actually the health district chief of service. He's the chief of service for Ngi and Mbengwe health district or health areas, because Ngi is still under Mbengwe district. So he is in charge of two subdivisions, Ngi subdivision and Mbengwe subdivision under the Mbengwe health district. So he is simply a technician. He's simply a technician that assists the mayor in his actions. He has no definite say, no definitive say on these issues, because he has no competence to equip any health center. He has no competence to employ a worker in any health center. This must be made clear. The only person that has competence to employ in the health center is the mayor and the state. And of course, at the lower level, the management board of the health center can also employ some auxiliary staff. So the health district chief, who is calling himself the district medical officer, is simply a technician. So it embarrasses me when the president of CADA thinks that he is listening to what he says instead of what the owner of the health center, actually me, the mayor, who brought in the health district chief into this matter, because as the law provides, he is our technician. He is the one who advises the mayor, and the law says it very clearly that the role he plays is advisory. He plays only an advisory role, meaning that he can advise the mayor can accept or reject. The only person who can overrule the decision of a mayor is the senior divisional officer. That's the only person. But in terms of offices, the only other person who can overrule the decision of the mayor is the administrative court. So that is how it is. So we need to know some of these things, and not a health district chief who is simply a technician, an advisor. He's simply an advisor to the mayor. The mayor takes a decision, he says, no, he will do it his own way. It does not work. It does not work. He does not run those health centers. It's the mayor that manages the health centers. It's the mayor that equips the health centers. So let us get some of these things clear. But anybody who is doing anything different from what I am explaining here, you are doing that at your own risk. I must make this one clear. And the mayor of Ngi, the administration of Ngi, cannot accept anything that will stray into state institutions without receiving our accord. We cannot accept that. I was then later on shocked when the same Dr. Eba sent me an audio in which this same health district officer met with him, asking that he cannot accept that this thing should go to Ngi when he has not had his own booty, if he does not participate in the distribution. That some of those things must be sent to Mbengwe. I shall make that audio available to you, so you can see exactly where this conflict is coming from. I see that they want to play so that those things are distributed in the absence of the mayor, so that the district man can have his part, maybe the Dr. Eba can have his part, and so on. So that whatever thing gets to the various health centers, the administration on the might not have a complete knowledge of it. And which I say, no, that cannot happen. The things are either coming through us or they don't come at all. And then that's where now a second twist now came, where the district man said, oh, the things must be distributed in Bamenda, they cannot be distributed in Andek, oh, problem of transportation to Andek, oh, one excuse to another. I took time to explain to them that no, Andek is the administrative headquarters of Ngi, and that is the center of action for anything taking place in Ngi. It is not today. We're not beginning today to share things in Ngi or sharing things in Andek. As I just said, I'm just from sharing things worth 30 million. These ones are worth less than 10 million. But I was sharing things worth 30 million to the same health centers. People of Tidachon came to Andek and collected. People from Azem came. Mengon came. Itwi came and collected from the council yard And what is also very important, which I must mention here, is that as the mayor is called the custodian of all these things that are sent to the various health centers, I have the obligation to know who is responsible. But as we speak, there are only 3 chiefs who are presently effectively working in Gi. 3 chiefs of health centers. The chief of Ajay, the chief of Abebong, and the chief of HV. All the rest are empty. The chief of Tinachong is on maternity leave. She has been out for quite some time. The person working there is a person locally employed. The chief of Azam has not been there for many months, more than a year. The chief of Teze has been absent for years. The chief of Mengom absent for years. So what are we talking about? That to whom are we sharing these things in Bamenda? But the things we shared in Andek, and these ones we intend to share in Andek, we take all the dispositions to be sure that those things don't enter the wrong hands. In Andek, we invite the Health Center Management Board. We invite the neighborhood or village committee coordinators. We invite whoever is running the health center, whether the government employed or the council employed. We invite all the stakeholders, and of course, our councillors are invited, and the entire population is invited. It is a public ceremony. We will make it transparently. Let people know who has taken what to where, so that tomorrow, when the council goes to control, we can be able to know who is responsible. But when you go to Bamenda, I want to share them in Bamenda. To whom are you sharing? Azem that has no chief that we know. Mengom has no chief we know. Teze does not have somebody we know. And the rest, they don't know people, they don't have people we know. So to whom do they want to share these things in Bamenda? Oh, maybe they just share, give some there, and then the rest end up with their friends. Like already saw what are happening in Azem. The head district chief already invited a girl who is not employed to work in Azem. The lady she branded in those pictures has not been employed to work in Azem. The council has not employed that girl, and the government has not employed that girl. So on whose behalf is she working, and on whose behalf was she invited to inspect those equipment? That's about things we want to avoid. We must avoid things like this. On things that have to do with state institutions. In Kada had its health centers in Andek, they could go on and do whatever thing they are doing there. But these health centers are owned by the state and run by the council. Like I was talking about transparency. This ceremony is also to make the population of Ngi, the people of Ngi, to know the role our children who are out there in the diaspora are playing in the development of the municipality, how they are impacting our people. So it's not something to be done in secret. And also the state will have to know, because we report to the state what our elites, our people are doing under the provision of citizen participation in the law of 2019. So in that ceremony, which will be presided over by the divisional officer, the mayor shall be there representing the people of the municipality. The Unkada or the donors representative will be there, who will officially be handing over the things to us, the people of Ngi, and of course the local population shall be there. And of course we'll make it, it's not private, we'll make it public, and that is how the things will be distributed. People will discharge them on the spot, and we'll have records kept at the level of the council for future control. And as of that moment, the donors will have nothing again to do with the things. It is now the responsibility of the owner, that is now the council, to ensure that those things are properly used and that they are also properly taken care of. For those things to come down, I had proposed to the Dr. Eba that he should, my own, like the mayor, my wish is that those things should come for the benefit of our people. That is the role the mayor plays, to lobby for things to come. And also, if there's any way I can facilitate, I do for the things to come. And so I had discussed with Dr. Eba to contact the local drivers that are running the road. The same people who transported the things that were bought by the council. Because even though the funding was done by the council, but they were transported by the public drivers, the hillocks that are running that road. So I asked him if he has a bargain with them, we see how much they are asking for those to move down. We now will compare with how much it can need for, we can compare what it can take for the council tipper, where the council has a 20-ton tipper, which is so big to transport those things. But we think that we look for the cheapest way out for the things to go, and we engage so that those things can come down for distribution. I don't know what else I can do. But to think that we should allow the things to stray into the health centers using unorthodox channels, no, we say that one, no. The things must pass. We must be able to see the things. We must receive the things. We'll have them into our records so that we can now ensure that they are collected by the appropriate persons, to the various destinations. So the last advice I will give is that the public should know that things have changed. That no action takes place in the municipality, especially as far as state institutions are concerned, like the primary schools that be developed to the councils, like the health centers developed to the council. Nothing takes place in those institutions without the consent of the mayor. Nothing. Let us get it straight. Let's get it straight. And we know that we must be Republican. Because I seem to also see where this trouble is coming from. I know there are some of us, some of our children, some of our elites out there who don't believe in Cameroon, who don't believe the Republic of Cameroon, and they think that they can function without recognizing the state of Cameroon. We said no. If you think that you want to do your things your own way without recognizing the existence of the state of Cameroon, without knowing that Ngi is part of the state of Cameroon, then you can carry your things to your dream state which you think of. So I think we must also make this one clear, because I also see that this element is coming into play. There are some of our elites out there who have their own dream country and who think that they should have nothing to do with the state of Cameroon, nothing to do with the council, which is also an arm of the state of Cameroon. No, they maybe you create your own Ngi and function there. But as far as this Ngi is concerned, Ngi is a Republican, Ngi is a state of Cameroon, and the council is a part of the state of Cameroon. So once we understand the basic things, and know that there's a law, the 2019 law, which is governing all the actions of the council, once we know this, we move on with no problem. And let me again emphasize that the health district chief, he is the same like the delegate for public works. He is the same like the delegate for urban housing. He is the same like all other delegates. They are all stakeholders. They are sectorial. They are technicians who are assigned to assist the mayors in the realization of the vision that the mayor has for the municipality. It is the mayor that and the council that have a vision for the development of the municipality for the time they are in office. And next other time, another person will come and have his own vision. And so for now, that is how it goes. And it is not Nkada. Nkada can only come to support the vision of the council. And the technician is there to advise the mayor on the vision he has for his municipality. So I want to caution Dr. Eba that whatever thing he thinks that he is doing with the backing of the health district chief, he is doing the wrong thing. He is working against the laws of the state of Cameroon. So my dear brothers and sisters, my dear elites, especially those in the diaspora, I want to take this as an opportunity once more to thank you for your willingness to participate in the development of our homeland, and to say let us work together for the development of Ngi. As every branch of Nkada, you can think of what you want to do. You get to the mayor and we discuss, we agree on the role you want to play, and we agree on how you want to do it, because we still accept that you do your direct funding. In the case of Japan, we are agreed that they will put block the money for the payment of salaries in an account, and every month they release what the council uses to pay those they have engaged and so on. And that's how we can work together for the development of our municipality. As I was saying, the various branches, they are like the various states in the United Nations, where each state has the right to do the things they want to do, but now it is with the same philosophy that the United Nations has for things to happen in the world. So Kada General, they have a policy, they think of how we can impact on the development of our area, but that in synergy with the local government, that is the council, that has the responsibility for the development of the municipality. There's no action on CADA that they can come and do on the ground directly without the consent of the mayor. None, there is none, because the mayor can accept them to go on or can reject them not to go on, because we must be able to agree, because there are many things the council already planned and they are ongoing, and you will not come to duplicate them. That is why you must ensure you have contact with the mayor. With all this said, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear people of Andek municipality, both those at home and abroad, we have just entered a new month, the month during which the Lord Jesus Christ was delivered, the Christmas month. We will soon be moving into a new year. I want to use the opportunity to wish all of you, all the inhabitants of Ngi, all the sons and daughters of Ngi, all the sympathizers of Ngi, a wonderful end of year, a wonderful Christmas celebration, and a prosperous New Year 2025. And I hope that in the year 2025, we are going to build new bridges, we are going to create new links to bring development to our municipality. Long live Ngi subdivision, long live Cameroon.